civilian name is J.P. Lassard, short for Jean-Pierre.
My name is Joshua QB. I am 25. My rank is sergeant.
In the civilian world, my name is Eric Dean. And in the military world, I am Sergeant Eric Optimus Prime Dean.
I am again, a fire team leader. That's the job of your E5. I have a saw gunner, which is a squad automatic weapon. I have a grenadier, which is a M4 with a grenade launcher on it. And I have another rifleman besides myself, and it is my job to efficiently deploy my trained soldiers to maneuver and close with and destroy the enemies as efficiently and safely as possible.
Oh, well, I've been a rifleman, I've been a RTO, and as of lately they moved me to a team leader position, which I control a group of 3 guys, and who is one of the grenadiers, one's a rifleman, and the other is a saw gunner, which is a heavy weapons guy. So I've been in control of those guys.
I am an E5 team leader in the weapons squad.
Weapons squad is heavy machine guns.
Yes, I have a machine gun, which is a M240 Bravo, that I'm in charge of, making sure that my gunner and my AG don't either A, kill themselves trying to set up the weapon, or B, when they do engage, don't blow through 1,000 rounds in the first 30 seconds, therefore running us out of ammo, and then we get overrun and killed. I'm in the 27th year of my beautiful life.
23.
I was 24.
24?
Yeah, I was old. I was older. The thing about this, I enlisted. I enlisted at the age that you're not even active, and you've still been in longer than me.
I got in when I was 17. I was a junior in high school.
Yeah, this is my first tour. Yep.
This is my second tour.
Well, one tour in Iraq, October 06 to January 08, and it's my second tour. And that's my first tour in Afghanistan. Because when you sign up into the military, you have to do 8-year contract mandatory. But out of those 8 years, you decide which of the years you're going to do active, which is every day being a soldier, and then which you want to do inactive, which is you're a civilian, but we have an option to call you back. And me, I did 3 years active, 365 days a year as a soldier, then I got out for 5 years to go to college and be a civilian all over again. But during that time, I was called back into active duty service.
All my friends in high school were joining at the time, and I just kind of went with my friends. I didn't have a noble reason to join. I didn't join because of the war. Just kind of joined to do it. Say it. The limelight of your brother.
No, it wasn't just that. My brother's in as well. My brother's best friend here, JP. And I had probably had maybe like, I would say, over 50% to do with it, but I would say more of just, I was working at the time, and I got really sick of just doing the 9-to-5 thing right in college. It wore me out really quickly, so I decided I needed a little change.
When I first signed up, I thought it would be an opportunity for me to get a little discipline, and I always had a passion to serve, so I really thought that maybe it would make me a better person, and I just wanted to be around males, show me some sort of, I don't know, just how to be a man, because I didn't have a father figure growing up, so I was really looking forward to the mentoring.
Let me give you guys a statistic of expectation when you come to this country. In 2006, when I was here, they found 5 roadside bombs, 5 IEDs. All right, our platoon found one of them. Suicide. When?
Suicide one?
No, it was 2006. The one that took out Pester. The second week we were in country.
Yep.
Vehicle suicide bomber.
So they found 6 in the entire year.
Yeah, they found 6.
Our platoon this deployment just found 2 already.
Yeah, we found 2. But guess what? In 1 month, they found over 680 this year. Do the numbers. Statistically speaking, I thought I was going to get whacked, but I came here expecting a firefight every day, expecting to get hit with a lot of IEDs, indirect fire. See a lot of suicide bombers, a lot of civilian casualties.
Especially being at the gate, I expected a lot more shit.
Yeah, I expected a lot more, and it didn't happen.
I was under the impression from past conversations with my brother, his friends, you, Joe, Lassard, about the last deployment. Those were my expectations, times 10 coming into this country. in 2009 we got here, 2010, because the country was worse now than it was then, and my expectations have been totally wrong.
Definitely has not been what I thought it would be. I thought it would be totally dangerous, and honestly, I didn't believe that I was going to make it back from this tour because I've heard so many terrible things in the news about the troop deaths, and because I was part of the surge of troops, I really thought that I was coming up here to die. However,
my first deployment was awesome in 2006 and 2007. I was part of a group that did everything. I saw the desert down south. I saw the mountains up north. I was on the border in Nuristan. I was on the border of Pakistan. I was part of a group that gave electricity to people who didn't have any. We built over 150 clicks of road through the most mountainous terrain through the Hindu Kush Mountains. We trained doctors. We built hospitals. We built boy and girl schools. We gave them everything you need to educate their people. We started vocational rehabilitation programs, i.e. like masonry and stuff like that, like more tech jobs. We improved the security by starting Afghan security guard. We mentor and train the police of Afghanistan. Each have their own districts and sub-districts. We helped train the Afghan National Army. We took them out.
Well, on my last deployment, the most fulfilling thing is we came to our area operation was a pretty dangerous area, and we had a lot of IEDs, which are pretty much roadside bombs in our area, a lot of attacks, and during the course of our time there, our 15 months there, the first 9-10 months there was really, really dangerous, but we ended up recruiting a lot of the local militia guys within the police area, and we ended up, my platoon personally, we ended up doing a lot of training for those guys to become police for the area. So we trained those guys and went off to an academy, and by the end of our tour, we had no significant acts of violence against our unit. So it went from every day an attack to pretty much no attack the last 3 months there. And for this deployment, being out here at Torkham Gate, we've increased, Torkham Gate, on a side note, it accounts for 40% of the revenue for Afghanistan. And since we've been here, we've increased the revenue by 25%, which is about 2 months ago. But I've been hearing unofficially that we've now increased it 35%. So I'm really proud that we can help this country get on its feet by dedicating hundreds and hundreds of man hours out there on the ground, assisting with traffic and all sorts of things to bring this country up to par.